Hello everyone. Now let's look at a clinical case. Recently, Mrs. Peng has developed symptoms of fatigue, palpitation, insomnia, fear of heat, sweating, irritability, and hypersensitivity after working overtime. Her eyes are swollen, painful and prominent. Diffuse enlargement of thyroid gland was found during physical examination, and the initial diagnosis was hyperthyroidism. Please think about the following questions. Which system does the thyroid gland belong to? What the close relationship between this system and the body? With those questions, we will learn endocrine system. The endocrine system interacts closely with the nervous system. Both of these two systems are involved in controlling and coordinating the activities of cells, tissues, and organs in the body. They also maintain homeostasis and coordinate body growth and development. The endocrine system functions by secreting hormones. Endocrine system consists of three portions: endocrine gland, endocrine cell mass, and endocrine cell. Endocrine gland is the organ. We mainly learn endocrine gland. Endocrine cell mass is distributed in non-endocrine organs, such as islet of Langerhans of the pancreas. Endocrine cells constitute the endocrine gland and endocrine cell mass, also dispersed in many organs. Characteristics of endocrine glands. Compared with the exocrine glands, cells of endocrine gland are arranged in cord, follicle, aggregation, or net-like structures. Ductless, rich in blood capillaries, including fenestrated capillaries and sinusoids. What is hormone? Hormone is the molecule that function as chemical signals. Most hormones act at a distance from one side of their secretion. Therefore, the endocrine cells are always close to the capillaries, which receive the secreted hormones and distribute them throughout the organism. But some cells produce hormones and act at a short distance by diffusing through the extracellular matrix. This is called paracrine secretion. They make functions on adjacent cells. Classification of endocrine cells. There are many kinds of endocrine cells, according to the outer structures of cells and biochemical structures of the hormones. Endocrine cells can be divided into two broad classes: nitrogenous hormone-secreting cells and steroid hormone-secreting cells. Nitrogenous hormone-secreting cells are rich in rough endoplasmic reticulum. Golgi complex is very developed. The secretory granules are coated with a membrane. Steroid hormone-secreting cells are rich in smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rich in mitochondria, and the cristae are tubular. No secretory granules, rich in lipid droplets, which are the raw materials for producing hormones. Nitrogenous hormones include small peptides, proteins, glycoproteins, amino acid. They are synthesized and secreted by cells of hypothalamus, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, islet of Langerhans, and so on. when released into circulation, hormones dissolve readily in the blood and do not require special carrier proteins. Most hormones belong to this class. Steroids are synthesized and secreted by cells of ovaries, testes, and adrenal cortex. These hormones are released into the bloodstream and transported to the target cells with the help of specialized carrier proteins such as androgen binding protein. Few hormones belong to this class. Now let's distinguish these two types of cells. The left cell contains RERGC membrane-coated secretory granules, so it is nitrogenous hormone secreting cell. The right cell contains SER, lipid droplets, and mitochondria with tubular cristae, so it is steroid hormone secreting cell. This class, we mainly learn thyroid gland, adrenal gland, and pituitary gland or hypophysis. About each organ, we should focus on the histological structures, the type of the cells, the type and function of the hormones.